Let's talk about the top 5 essential tools for electrical as a homeowner that everybody should have. Keep in mind some of these are the upper tier of what they make. Some of these are the lower tier. You don't need the best type of all these tools. So let's get into it. All the tools that you need are right here. You need a good plug tester. This one has a GFCI function on it. What that's good for is testing your bathroom circuits, your kitchen circuits, things like that. You don't have to have a GFCI, but I think you do need a plug tester. What's helpful for this? You want to test before you touch. So this kind of works hand in hand with your multimeter. Not only will this identify what's wrong with your wiring in your circuits or your plugs, but it also keeps you safe. When you plug this in, you've kind of got a handle that isolates you away from all the electrical. This can help you pull out the receptacle out of the box so you can safely get your test leads on the important parts of your devices. This multimeter here from Milwaukee, I think is an excellent choice. It's one of their newer ones. And it's auto sensing, which means it pretty much knows what you're gonna need. If you need continuity, it's ready to go. There is no fidgeting with the dial or anything on this. This is really useful for homeowners because if you're not doing electrical all the time, you might forget on what setting you need for your multimeter, and it's just that much easier to just grab the multimeter from your drawer and it's ready to go. This thing's ready for DC, AC, and continuity or ohms. There you go. Next up, you need a good side cutters, a good pair of side cutters. They don't have to be Klein. Milwaukee makes some now, but you are going to need something designed for the trade that's good for making up joints, that doesn't have any pinch points down here, and just works really well. This is a pair that works really well. You cannot go wrong with a pair of Klein linemen's side cutters, Kleins, whatever you want to call them. Next up, you're definitely going to want a pair of strippers. I don't know if you knew this, but this hole right here is specifically for making loops in your wire. Not only are they great at cutting, this one has screw shears in the middle, so if you're working with a tile backsplash or something and the screw just keeps hitting a certain spot and you can't get the proper depth, you can safely cut the thread of that screw to where it's ready to be inserted into another threadable kind of hole, so you're not having like a boogered up end of the screw getting stripped out and cross threaded. Here's an example of what this loop is for right here, and you're going to see you can roll that like that, and when we're done, perfect loop for your devices. Any pair of strippers will work. I recommend the Klein, of course. Now we've got two pairs of screwdrivers, one pair, whatever you want to call it, two screwdrivers here. These are the Milwaukee ones. They're fairly new to the game for electrical. They're USA made. I prefer the Kleins, honestly, but you can't go wrong. As long as you got a number 2 Phillips here and you've got a flathead, you're going to get the most torque on your devices for flathead screws. Even the Phillips are going to still give you more torque on the flathead because all your electrical devices are flathead capable. So you want to kind of snug it up with your number 2 Phillips and then do a final tighten with your flathead. You definitely want to get a final tighten. Don't trust or rely on your electric screwdrivers, your impacts, things like that. Keep in mind that there's a torque value on your receptacles and you really don't want to be over tightening them or under tightening them. Just the right amount of torque, you'll know when it stops, is acceptable. Flathead is highly recommended. And that's it, short and sweet. All of it fits in this tool pouch. This probably will fit in your pocket, but the tool pouch is probably, I think, 11 bucks. Your screwdrivers are going to be about $10 each for a good set. Keep in mind you can go to Harbor Freight, get a really good value there. You can get all this stuff at a number of different stores. This total package here being $11 for the tool pouch, $49 for the multimeter, $49 for these. You can see why an electrician charges so much to go into your house. That's why it's beneficial if you know how to do this stuff DIY. So make sure you guys like and subscribe the video, and subscribe for more electrical DIY and how-to videos. Thanks for watching. Sub for more. See you in the next one.